Okay. Can I come in? Come on in, Mr. Fire. Door's open for you. You always make me feel so warm and welcome. This door, the pedestrian door between the garage and the living space, okay? It's supposed to have a self-closing spring on it. Alright. Oh, that's not the code. Actually, yes, it is the code. That's not the way we do it. No, it's the way it should be done. Okay? Most of the things we care about, although there's some things we might care about in the garage, most of the things we care about are on the other side of this door. That's where our family, pets, and friends are. That's where all of our documentation, our income taxes, birth certificates, passports, income taxes, jewelry, collectibles, art. That's what all these things are, is inside of here. So this door should have a self-closing spring, so that you got at least that much time before, because most fires happen in the kitchen, and there's not a lot we can do about that. Alright? But the second most common place for fires to occur is in the garage. And we can't do something about that. But this is the garage car entry overhead door video. Okay? This is what's known as a warning notice. This notice is torn and compromised. It is no longer readable. Same thing for this notice. Okay? These doors, these are metal overhead panel doors with automatic door openers. And these doors, each of these doors should have a warning notice, a legible warning notice posted on the insides of each of these doors. These doors should have spring tension notices on the bottom panel corners of each door. That would be 4 notices right here. The optic sensors for these doors are not supposed to be farther from the garage floor or the driveway than 6 inches to keep something from coming in here. These optic sensors are all too high. The manual door locks should have been decommissioned so that you don't lock the doors, forget that you lock the doors, and then push the control button. And then if you try to open these doors automatically while they're locked, these doors will all get vexed and bent and buckled and ruined. Those kinds of things will happen. So that's why the manual door lock should be decommissioned. We do have emergency pull handles. That's good. We do have tension springs. We don't have the warning notices, but we got tension springs. That is good. We do not have our courtesy luminaries are not. There must not be bulbs in there. Is there a bulb in there? No. Our courtesy luminaries are inoperable. We don't know why exactly, but you can start with putting a new bulb in there. The switches are higher than 5 feet from the garage floor, but they're not higher than 5 feet from the threshold. So little hands can come up here, all right, and push the doors. We should have a warning notice posted on the door. And our control wires should have insulated staples. Now our doors, see the lights are on. I'm going to trip the GFCI. We see our lights are off. The doors don't work. The doors are properly on GFCI controlled circuits. What's improper about these is those receptacle outlet cover plates. They should have a little notice on them saying GFCI protected. GFCI protected. So what did we learn? We do not have a self-closing spring on the door. We learned that we do not have a warning notice. We learned that the control buttons are too close to the door threshold. We learned that we do not have insulated staples. We learned that our receptacle outlets are not GFCI. They are GFCI protected, but they are not GFCI labeled. We learned that our courtesy lights are not operable and that they are missing their luminaries. We learned that we do not have pull handles installed on the interior sides of the doors. We learned that our manual door locks have not been decommissioned. We learned that we do not have warning notices. We learned and spring tension notices. A break from our sponsor, Good Home Inspection.